The official mascot of the Australian Olympic team is the boxing what? Taylor?
Believe it's the kangaroo.
You better believe it. Absolutely. OK, pass or play?
I'm going to play, and we've had 4, 2 and 1, so I think it's time to light up drop zone 3.
Light up drop zone 3. In front with 800, one counter in front of Kim.
Very
as
close.
we go on to our next question. In TV's Doctor Who, the time and relative dimension in space device is best known by what acronym? Roberto?
I'm a Doctor Who fan, so that's the TARDIS.
Correct. Pass or play?
I'll play, Todd.
But where?
Light up, drop zone 2, please, Todd.
Drop zone 2 for Roberto. We'll put it into Roberto's bank. Takes you to 800. Tied now with Taylor. Kim still one counter behind. Taylor with one counter to play. Kim, you have 2. Roberto, just the 1. Moving on. Which US cable TV music channel launched in August 1981? Roberto?
MTV.
Was MTV. Quick on the buzzer today, Roberto.
Yeah, I'll pass it to Kim.
Oh, thank you. I might try and get that mystery prize down.
OK.
Drop zone 2, please.
Light up drop zone 2 for Kim.
OK.
Wrong side for the mystery
Wrong
and
side.
also a gap there.
Well. Oh, I think it's just going to fill.
Unlucky.
Oh, well.
Unlucky.
Keep your eye on that top shelf as well
Yeah.
for the next one, Kim. All right,
Okay.
everybody, one counter left to play. Final 3 questions of this round. Here's the next one. Meaning to build in Swahili is the name of what building, Roberto?
Jenga.
Yep, Jenga. Ooh, he's good. Pass or play?
I'm going to play and go for number 2.
Light up drop zone 2. Come on, Roberto.
Maybe.
That's
maybe.
better.
Maybe drop a couple here on the top.
So. Oh, and it's spread too, Roberto. Nice.
Not bad.
4 over the tipping point,
Nice.
Roberto.
Thank you.
$400. Take it from our machine. Put that into your bank.
Thank you.
And at the end of your bank builder, you can sit back, relax with 1,200 and you've got yourself in the lead. Taylor with 800, Kim with 700, both with one counter left to play. Here's the next one. Lasting up to 22 months, the longest gestation period of any land mammal is that of which animal? Taylor?
I believe that's the elephant.
It is the elephant.
I think I'm going to play, and I'm going to drop the counter into drop zone 1.
Light up, drop zone 1.
For student devices, see the experts at Harvey Norman. Great value on Motorola G75 with buds under 500. JBL True Wireless headphones only 128. Save $350 on this Garmin smartwatch now under 400. Best prices guaranteed at Harvey Norman now.
Okay, roaches, get ready to race. Hey, behind the line, Rita. Set. Go, no! Let's go!
Nothing kills big cockroaches faster with a 1-second spray.
Domino's delivers more deliciousness with our new snacks menu. There's more must-eat treats like cookie dough stuffed cinnamon bread, chock full of piping hot cookie dough and loaded with deliciousness.
At Officeworks, we won't be beaten on back-to-school prices. Get a Motorola G75 for $497 or JBL Junior 310 headphones for $17. Make bigger things happen at Officeworks.
Amart Summer Sale is on now. Save up to 50% off big brand mattresses, plus get free local delivery and removal of your old mattress when spending $14.99 or more on a new one. Don't wait. This in-store only offer won't last long at Amart.
Drop everything! Rivers up to 80% off mega sale starts now. These shirts now $8.14, tops now $9.57, dress now $13.28, and sandals now $11.66. Rush in and save big today. Only at Rivers.
The King Summer Sale ends soon. Save up to 50% on Australian-designed, award-winning furniture. So why buy ordinary furniture when you can come home to King? Hurry, sale ends soon.
The Alfresco Outdoors and Heating Boxing Day sale starts now. 30 to 60% off outdoor furniture, 10% off the entire range of Weber barbecues, and everything's in stock and ready for immediate delivery. Boxing Day bargains on right now at Alfresco Outdoors and Heating, now in 5 big locations.
Hunter Valley Gardens Christmas Lights Spectacular is back. More than 4 million sparkling lights, rides and entertainment. It's festive fun for all the family. For tickets, go to hvg.com.au.
Need a skip bin for renovations, yard cleanup or moving house? Call Skip the Tip. Build a tradie or home renovator. Call Skip the Tip. Small or large bins, we service all areas. So if you want to skip the tip, call Skip the Tip.
Ah, it's finally summertime. For a limited time, build a new Mojo home and get $65,000 off. Plus the coolest free upgrades for your new home.
The Mojo Home Summer Sale, now on. T's and C's apply.
Harvey Norman clearance on now with hot offers on all the big brands. Save on TVs and audio, washers and dryers, fridges and cooking, vacuums, coffee machines and more. Hurry, don't miss the deals. Best brands, best range, best prices guaranteed at Harvey Norman now.
This program brought to you by Harvey Norman. Huge store-wide clearance on now for a limited time only.
Where Taylor, Roberto and Kim are battling it out for a chance to play for a jackpot of $20,000. You're ready to go into round 2?
We are.
Let's play. To answer as many questions as possible. For every correct answer, you get a counter to play into the machine. Every counter becomes very critical at this point because the player with the lowest score in this round will sadly be leaving the game. So Taylor, 1,700 has you in the lead and a decision to make whether to play first here in quickfire or pass.
I think I should play and go first.
Okay, let's do it. I'll put 30 seconds on the clock. And Taylor, your time starts now. The title of the long-running TV medical drama ER is an abbreviation of what?
Emergency room.
Correct. Which film character played by Mike Myers has the arch-nemesis Dr. Evil?
Austin Powers.
Correct. NASA's Mariner 10 was the first spacecraft to study which planet?
Mars.
Mercury. What term for an adult male chicken begins with the letter R?
Rooster.
Correct. Used in mobile devices, what short-range wireless technology is named after a Danish king? That old, well-known Danish king called Bluetooth.
Yeah,
but
sure.
I didn't know about him. Well done. You got through a lot of questions and you got 3 counters out of it. Where do we go?
Drop zone 3, please. Light it up.
Light it up, she says. Drop zone 3. Taylor with her eye on the mystery, it would seem. Can we get something off the top shelf, Taylor?
Hopefully. There we go.
Yeah.
And it just pushes it. Okay, that's okay.
You've done a bit of
Setting
loading
it up.
on the front, absolutely. So 1 counter down, 2 more still to play.
I will go drop zone 3 again, please.
Light up drop zone 3. Top shelf, nicely positioned to get things over, it would seem, Taylor.
Hopefully. Just push it.
Here we go.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, this has got to go, hasn't it?
Oh my God. No.
Right. Last drop.
I think I've just got to commit and go drop zone 3.
Light her up, please. Hope it's good to you this time, Taylor.
That looks good.
Okay,
That looks
hopefully.
Good.
Don't go in that gap.
Oh. Looking good.
Okay, that's okay. We'll take that.
Good for you. You did the hard work and good for you, Taylor.
Beautiful.
You've set the target. So, Roberto, 1,200, 5 counters in front of Kim. So, are you playing or are you passing to Kim?
I'm playing.
OK.
Yep.
Let's put 30 seconds on the clock. If you're ready, your
Let's
time starts now. The 90s film White Men Can't Jump centres on which sport?
Basketball.
Correct. Blood, Valencia and bergamot are all
Oranges.
Right. Correct. The majority of the sun's mass is made up of helium and which other gas?
Oxygen.
Hydrogen. In Australian geography, the initialism FNQ stands for what
Far
region?
North Queensland.
Correct. Which farm animals are depicted in Tom Roberts' 1895 painting Bailed Up?
Horses.
Correct. In 1485, who became the last king of England to die in battle?
Harold.
Richard III. All right, excellent work. That was 4 counters. That's a great effort. Where would you like to play?
I'm going to light up drop zone 4.
Let's go to drop zone 4. Only the second time we've been there in the game today, Roberto. Plenty of counters in that right-hand corner where that one's gone down.
Let's hope so. Come on, let's push it a little. Go, go, go!
OK. There was only one gap that needed to be filled, and it was that. But now you've got 3 more counters.
I'll stick with drop zone 4.
3 over the tipping point, 300. We'll leave that in the machine, and you've still got 2 to play.
I'll stay with drop zone 4, please, Todd.
Let's go back there again. Light her up.
Ooh,
there's a little bit of...
I don't know.
There's some squeeze at place here. Just enough. Get down. It's an edge surfer. That's going to pile itself on top.
Ouch.
That hurts.
Yeah, it does.
So 1 left to play.
I've got to stay with drop zone 4, I reckon.
1 more time. Light her up. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
It's riding. Came down so fast. It's just going to climb on top of each other. Oh, Roberto.
Unlucky.
That is incredibly unlucky. So with 4 counters, only $300 to add to your bank. Let's take it from the machine.
You never know.
And Kim, that could have been far worse with 4 counters.
I've got some making up to do, I think.
You do. 8 counters to tie. 9 to get yourself into the next round against Taylor. You ready?
I think so.
30 seconds on the clock. Your time starts now. Which New Jersey-born musician is famously known as the Boss?
Pass.
Bruce Springsteen. The Springboks are the national rugby union team of which country?
Pass.
South Africa. By mass, the most abundant boron group metal in the Earth's crust is which element?
Pass.
Aluminium. A common prefix for internet URLs, www, stands for what 3 words?
World Wide Web.
Correct. In the Avatar films, which... A little unfortunate there, only the 1 counter.
Yes.
Where are we going to find it?
I think I'm just going to have to go drop zone 2.
Try to get the mystery, perhaps?
Yeah.
OK, light up drop zone 2 for Kim.
No. Oh.
Unlucky.
8 counters to tie. You must find some cash to stay in the game.
Oh.
That's not my day, is it?
Tough ending for you, Kim. Not so tough for Taylor.
No.
2,200. You've played amazingly well. Roberto hanging in there with 1,500. And Kim, unfortunately for you today, we've found your tipping point.
Thank you for having me.
And so after the break, Taylor and Roberto will fight it out in our head-to-head round. Who will go on to play for the $20,000 jackpot? Stay with us on Tipping Point.
Hello, Jane Goldsmith with you. Coming up in NBN News tonight, a seaplane carrying 7 people plunges into the ocean near Rottnest Island. 3 confirmed dead. Inflation jumps higher than expected. Why it's not all bad news weeks out from a rates decision. Also tonight, a man crushed by an oil tank. The deadly backyard accident in Sydney. Wildfires tear through Los Angeles. Tens of thousands ordered to flee. Plus, scammers smarter than ever, how their tactics are evolving and what to look out for. Genetically modified mozzies, scientists behind a breakthrough that could stop diseases from spreading. And another setback for Nick Kyrgios. Will he be fit for the Australian Open? Those stories and more at 6.
The high-stakes decision that will impact us all.
What you can't see is what's happening below the surface.
A current affair tonight.
Harvey Norman clearance on now. Get up to 25% off our wide range of family-friendly carpet, up to 25% off hybrid and natural timber flooring, and up to a massive 50% off rugs. Best prices guaranteed at Harvey Norman now.
Is the laundry basket stink too much for detergent alone? Pynoclean Platinum Laundry Sanitizer removes 99.9% of odour-causing bacteria. It also leaves 28 days of refreshing fragrance. It's not clean unless it's Pynoclean.
The BCFing summer sale is here. Get out the little tackers with 20% off kids' Crocs and Jibbits. You beauty. Sale on now.
BCFing summer, it's BCFing fun. Hey!
Government rebates for solar systems were recently cut back. If you missed out, here's one more chance at last year's prices with a rebate recharge from Sunboost, Australia's largest solar retailer.
Solar rebates may have fallen, but Sunboost is holding prices back for a limited time. Call today and Sunboost will recharge your solar rebate to last year's maximum benefit on the top-selling 6.6 kilowatt premium system, held to an incredible $32.91. Rebate recharge ends Jan 31. Call 1300 Sunboost.
Frustrated with your whites turning grey over time? Try new Vanish Gold Pro. At 20 degrees, it removes tough stains better than detergent alone. Plus, it keeps your whites crystal white even after 50 washes. Trust Vanish, forget stains.
Zoe Jacobs, missing since 2003.
What makes you so sure she's still alive?
I think she left town after she saw it.
Zoe came to Xanadu the night she went missing.
People need to know what he did.
For 20 years, you've been hindering this investigation. I can't remember what's real and what I've imagined.
The brand new season of the Stan original series Black Snow, now streaming only on Stan.
The Nick Scali January sale is on now, with everything reduced across the entire range. Up to 50% off everything during the January sale. On now at Nick Scali.
For student devices, see the experts at Harvey Norman. Laptop prices start from just $348. Save $530 on the latest Acer Swift Go Copilot PC. Or save $350 on the versatile and powerful HP Envy X360. Best prices guaranteed at Harvey Norman now.
The superstars of tennis unite for charity. A fun-filled night, live from Rod Laver Arena, serving up star-studded entertainment. Catch Aussie Alex de Minaur and Carlos Alcaraz tonight on 9 Now.
Tipping point where Taylor and Roberto are about to go head-to-head for a shot at our $20,000 jackpot. It's time for round 3, and let's go. Questions, no need to buzz in. Answer correctly, you'll win a counter to play into the machine. Get it wrong, and your opponent will steal that counter. Or if you're unsure, you can ask your opponent to play instead. Win this round, and you'll be guaranteed to play for the jackpot worth $20,000. So, Taylor, you're in the lead with $2,200, and you've got that decision to make. Play first or pass their first question to Roberto?
I'm going to play first.
Good stuff, all right. Here is your first question, then. An annual eating competition of what food is held on July 4th at Nathan's Restaurant in New York? Pass or play?
I will play.
OK.
I'm going to guess hot dogs.
What do you think about that guess, Roberto?
Yeah, I think it's right. I think the champion's a guy called Joey Chestnut as well.
Just to add to...
Just to add to it, yeah.
I'm glad I didn't pass.
Let's find out then if it's hot dogs. Great guess.
OK.
And Roberto, do you know how many hot dogs
like
you've eaten?
70, 80, something like that.
76
yeah.
is the answer to that. Pretty good, right on the money. But Taylor had the good guess. Where would you like to play the first counter?
I think I'm going to go drop zone 4.
Drop zone 4?
Drop zone 4, light it up.
All right. Ooh, Roberto's had a bit of unfortunate luck.
That's OK.
Not you, Taylor.
Hopefully it's enough to push it over the edge.
Should be.
I think so. You should be fine.
OK, there we go.
Oh, lucky.
Ah, Roberto.
Sneaky gap
A
at the
little
back
chance.
there.
Little chance. Only
Maybe
7 counters behind. You need to get this question right. Val Kilmer plays which real-life musician in a 1991 film? Pass or play, Roberto?
I'll pass it to Taylor. I don't...
Well, I'm interested to see what she says, because she gave nothing away.
I was trying not to, because I don't really have any idea. So, Johnny Cash.
Johnny Cash?
No idea.
Roberto?
I think it's Jim Morrison, The Doors.
We'll find out if it's Johnny Cash.
It's not. What a a surprise.
It's a good movie about Johnny Cash. But it was, of course, Jim Morrison, Roberto. And here's your...
Ouch.
That's good.
Oh, not enough yet.
Not enough yet, he says. And you're right, not quite. Move it over.
In NBN News tonight, a missing hiker found alive after 13 days in the Kosciuszko National Park. Tragedy at one of Australia's most popular tourist destinations. 3 dead after a seaplane plunged into the ocean off Rottnest Island. State of emergency declared. Wildfires tear through parts of California. Hundreds of thousands of Holden owners could be eligible for compensation. Find out if you're one of them. And another setback for Nick Kyrgios. Will he be fit for the Australian Open?
Harvey Norman clearance on now. Get up to 25% off our wide range of family-friendly carpet, up to 25% off hybrid and natural timber flooring, and up to a massive 50% off rugs. Best prices guaranteed at Harvey Norman now.
Get ready for school at Mathers with 25% off the best school shoe brands, including Clarks, Rock and Colorado. Mathers, the school shoe fit experts.
Your home is their playground. Help remove pet mess and odour with Dettol's new Homes with Pets range.
Could I do the Lucky Deluxe Ultra Wash, please?
Add some thrill to your wait with the thrill of a $40 million jackpot every 3 minutes. Keno Go. Download the app now.
Extreme hair damage versus 3-minute miracle. Who's going to win? This is Pantene Miracles, and this is how it repairs 3 months of damage in 3 minutes. My hair wins, thanks to the Pro V formula with collagen from new Pantene Miracles.
Yo, boom, boom, boom. Bang, bang, bang. My heart goes bang. If I soul in the stereo, yo, I'm your man. Go, hey, 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 hey. No.
The Polaris clearance sale is on now. Save $1,000 on the Ranger SP 530, now from $16,995 drive away. This class-leading nimble workhorse is equipped with all the features you need to get the job done. Plus, with a 5.99% finance rate available, you could own a Ranger SP 530 from only $80 per week. But hurry, offer ends March 31st. Visit your local Polaris dealer today.
Discover the King 1977 sofa, featuring flexible modularity, removable covers and lasting comfort. Sale packages from only $19.90. Hurry, sale ends soon.
Book your table today at the all-new Lakeside Village Tavern.
For student devices, see the experts at Harvey Norman. Great value on Motorola G75 with buds under $500. JBL True Wireless headphones only $128. Save $350 on this Garmin smartwatch now under $400. Best prices guaranteed at Harvey Norman now.
Keep cool with the 40 Wink Summer Sale. Dive in with up to 50% off in-store and online. Escape the heat with discounts on cooling technology only for a limited time.
I'm like, Roberto's not from Australia, so maybe his background of Australian knowledge isn't that great. He has been playing a great game though. I think I'm going to play.
All right. So it's a little bit of a risk. What do you think it is then?
I'm going to go with Sydney.
Roberto?
I have no idea, to be
Damn.
honest.
First time.
I was praying, don't give me an Australian question. I know Federation's 1901, but
Yeah.
obviously it wasn't Canberra, the Parliament. I would have gone Melbourne, but yeah.
We'll find out if it is Sydney.
Oh, unlucky.
It was Melbourne, so you've got the counter, Roberto.
All right.
You're two
this
behind.
Is a big choice now, isn't it?
Huge. You've got to find money.
Yeah, I know.
2 to tie, 3 to get in front.
You know what, Todd? Every person I've talked to has always said, don't go drop zone 2 or 3, and I'm going to ignore them.
Right.
Drop zone 2.
Pretty good
Go on,
drop.
push it. I don't know if there's going to be enough on the edge. Oh, come on. A little bit more. I don't know. No. Oh. I should have listened to them.
Roberto.
Wow. Ouch.
All right, it is down to the wire. One question remains, and it's yours, Roberto. You needed 2, but you still have an opportunity. Here is your question. 2 of which actors' 8 marriages were to Richard Burton? Pass or play?
I'll play, and I'm hoping I've got it right. Elizabeth Taylor.
What would you have said, Taylor?
That sounds good to me. I wouldn't have known.
You wouldn't have known?
No.
OK. Is the answer Elizabeth Taylor? Of course it is.
Well done.
So, you've got your mate Martin here, and he's given you a couple of nods. So, do you listen to him or not this time round? Where do you go? 2 to tie, 3 to put yourself into the next round.
Drop zone 2, please.
Light up, drop zone 2. Oh, my, Roberto, by the skin of your teeth, you've got it through. 3 over the tipping point, $300. Move it into your bank, and by 1 counter, $100, you're going through to play for the jackpot.
Oh, my God, so sorry.
Taylor, so close. But unfortunately today, we've found your tipping point.
Thank you. Good luck.
And Roberto, it means that you're going through to our final round to play for this, the jackpot counter. It's worth $20,000. Can Roberto master the machine and take home the money? We'll find out after the break.
It's a Taronga summer of fun.
Ready for your big day?
Tonight, 7:30.
It's like watching dinosaurs run.
New episodes, larger and louder than ever before.
Quite a realistic baby cry.
New Taronga, tonight, 7:30 on 9.
Harvey Norman clearance on now. Save on UE Epic Boom portable speaker, now under $400. 5-year warranty on this Euromade oven, now under $500. Save over $400 on the Shark Stratos pet stick vacuum. Best prices guaranteed at Harvey Norman now.
You dad.
I'm a Wheat Bix kid. He's one.
Been one 60 years.
And the rest.
I've been one my whole life.
Me too.
I'm a Wheat Bix kid. Are you?
This goes out to the class of 2025. Beating the bell. Raising hell! Out of the box. Out of the blocks. Run to fit in. Or run to stand out. Hitting the track. The heroes are back. The athlete's foot. Fit for every run.
Your home is their playground. Help remove pet mess and odour with Dettol's new Homes with Pets range.
A sense of belonging. This is a sentiment we've heard most from the homeowners across our many Palm Lake resorts. Our resorts are designed around social connections and creating spontaneous moments that make life grand. Every resort offers
Welcome back to Tipping Point. Roberto is our winner today. $2,300 in the bank. $20,000 comes over. I mean, you've talked about going to Sweden.
Sweden, yeah. I'm interested in Viking kind of mythology and history, and I was there recently and went to the National History Museum where they've got all these Viking swords, gold coins from 1,000 years ago,
wonderful
and it's
ship.
amazing.
What was
Vasa?
it?
Yeah,
Yes, the
I saw
Vasa.
that. Yeah, it's amazing.
All right, let's see if we can make it happen, and let's play the jackpot round. All right, Roberto, in a moment, we're going to put that jackpot counter into the machine. If you can push it back out, you'll be going home $20,000 richer. You've still got 2 doubles in play. Now, if you could push those out with the jackpot counter, you'll be going home $40,000 richer. So, you've got a decision to make. Where would you like to play?
I'm going to go drop zone 4, please, Todd.
Well, let's do it.
Yeah.
Light up drop zone 4 and get the jackpot counter into the machine. Get down flat.
That's not looking good, is it?
Don't ride. Got away with it.
Oh, lucky. I know.
Easier. See if we can get some cash as well. Every counter that comes over the tipping point worth another $100. All right. Drop back. So 2 to get us started.
Thank you.
Now, Roberto, I'm going to show you 5 categories. For each category, you can choose to play 1, 2 or 3 counters. The more counters you play for, the harder those questions will be. So let's take a look at your categories today. They are animals, film, geography, music and games.
I'll start off with film for 3, please.
OK. Film for 3. See if we can move the jackpot early here. Here's your first question. Which film won the Best Picture Oscar in 1944? Do you know?
No.
OK.
No, not even I was born then.
No. But is it Casablanca, Gone with the Wind, or Citizen Kane?
All right. Citizen Kane was 1941, so it's not that one. Gone with the Wind was 38, 39. So he's looking at you. Casablanca.
Light up Casablanca. Is that the answer? It is. Playing a great game.
Thank you.
Now we need a little bit of luck to go with it. Let's light up drop zone 4.
Yes, please.
All in the timing of the drop.
Oh, nice. Nice. That should hit the...
Should get it moving.
Yeah.
We've got...
Flips and...
You can see that jackpot counter just a little bigger and a little heavier. Just spun ever so much.
I thought it might just hit it.
Got it moving. Single counter over the tipping point, so another $100 to add to the machine. 2,600. 2 more to drop.
2 more. Yep. Same drop zone 4, please.
Light her up. Sit down.
It's landed nicely.
Yeah, the luck is on your side at the moment. Maybe. That should get it going. Get it to the end. That's OK.
Yeah.
Here comes some cash.
That's nice. Very nice.
Looking good, everybody. Looking good. 4 counters over the tipping point.
Thank you.
Another 4 over the tipping categories.
All right.
Where to next?
3 all the way for music, please.
There we go. 3 for music. Here's the question. The musical group Ben Folds 5 actually consists of how many members? 2, 3 or 4?
Yeah, this is a kind of guess. I'm going to cross my fingers. I think it might be 3, so I'm going to lock in 3.
Light up 3. Is that the answer? Right, another 3 counters for us to play here.
All right, that's nice.
Back over to drop zone 4.
Light her up. There's not much left on the top, though.
You might have to do a little bit of building.
Yeah, I know.
You've got 1 gap to fill on the wall, potentially.
Yeah.
Will this get the double over? Not quite.
All right, we've got to go more towards the right-hand side, I reckon.
All right, light up drop zone 4, please. Then see if you can make that happen.
Let's see. Oh, might squeeze it a little bit, but not much.
No, I get a bit of it over the edge.
No.
Oh, but it's filled that gap.
It's filled the
It's
gap,
actually
yeah.
filled the right side. So one left.
Yeah, let's go. Same drop zone, please.
Light her up again. Drop zone 4.
Oh, that bounced around. This could be nice.
Could be good.
Maybe. Might just fill in the gap again, though. Oh,
Money. We've got riders, we've got things flipping on top of each other. It spun itself back. So we need more counters.
Exactly.
We've got to go back to the categories. 2 down, 3 to go. Animals, geography or games?
Let's try games for 3, please, Todd.
Games for 3. Here's your games question. In Texas Hold'em poker, what is the name of the first 3 community cards revealed to players? The flub, the flop, or the flues?
I've played Texas.
All right.
All right.
Just need a little more...
Not much happening there.
For that top shelf. Here's your second counter.
Yeah, same again.
Light her up, please.
Oh.
Tonight, a third man denies his involvement in the alleged shooting murder of Anthony Nugent at Hamilton South. The police warning to Newcastle residents after a spate of break-ins, and off-contract night, Kai Pearce-Paul downplays his future.
The high-stakes decision that will impact us all.
What you can't see is what's happening below the surface.
A current affair tonight.
The Nick Scali January sale is on now with everything reduced across the entire range. Up to 50% off everything during the January sale. On now at Nick Scali.
However these 6 symptoms of acid reflux feel to you, Gaviscon Dual Action acts in the stomach to neutralise acid fast and form a protective layer. For 6 symptoms, think Gaviscon.
Love lunch more at Domino's with loads of hunger-busting options like my Domino's box, now with any mini pizza or melts plus 2 sides. More choice, more value, more awesome.
Drop everything! Rivers up to 80% off mega sale starts now. These shirts now $8.14, tops now $9.57, dress now $13.28, and sandals now $11.66. Rush in and save big today. Only at Rivers.
$330 for the night.
Not bad. $250 for the night.
How?
It's easy when you know where to look.
Trivago compares hotel prices from more than 100 booking sites so you can save up to 30%. Hotel Trivago.
Can finish tackle Nonna's famous feast and those burnt-on stains. Mum doesn't think so. Finish Ultimate Plus gives a deep clean for a brilliant shine. What's your finish challenge?
Help!
Are you actually removalists?
Odd question. Are you the real homeowner? Huh? Prove it. How much did you get for this place?
There's easier ways to know sold prices. Find them on Domain.
For student devices, see the experts at Harvey Norman. Laptop prices start from just $348. Save $530 on the latest Acer Swift Go Copilot PC. Or save $350 on the versatile and powerful HP Envy X360. Best prices guaranteed at Harvey Norman now.
You have never
What if Married at First Sight has actually found me, my person?
felt the desire for love
Yes! Sorry, Dad.
burn this brightly.
I'm here because I want a bloody Cam and Jules kind of love.
Television's biggest show is back.
You're actually way too hot. My nipples are hard with excitement.
It all starts Monday, Jan 27 on 9.
This program brought to you by Harvey Norman. Huge store-wide clearance on now for a limited time only.
Welcome back to Tipping Point, where we have had a great game today. And before the break, Roberto, I asked you, the Canadian province of British Columbia has a coastline on which ocean? And you said the Pacific.
The Pacific, yeah.
So we need to find out if it is the Pacific. Yes, it is.
You doubt yourself sometimes.
Well done. 3 might be enough if you can get them in the right place.
That would be nice, but let's see.
Let's see. We're going back there?
Yes.
Light up drop zone 4. Come on. I like it.
Don't know, I'm not sure. Push it. Oh, come on. I'll push it a little bit.
So you've gone all around the one that we need to
Yeah.
fall. We are very close, but we're going to need this last category, and it's animals. You're going for 3.
Exactly,
Do the clean sweep of the
let's try for it.
Here's your final question of the day. Located in Ballina is an approximately 35-ton sculpture of what crustacean? A yabby, a prawn, or a lobster?
Australian question's going to be my downfall. I know they have big things all over Australia. I'm going to go lobster, big lobster.
All right, I'll light up lobster.
Yeah.
Is it the big lobster?
Big prawn.
It was the big prawn. So, congratulations,
Thank
Roberto.
you.
You've still won $5,100. Not bad, but it's not over yet because it's time for Jackpot Temptation. All right, Roberto, you've got $5,100.
Yeah.
You can take that prize money home with you, or give it all up for another chance to get that $20,000 jackpot counter out. How many counters do you think you'll need to get that over?
3 or 4 or 5.
Okay. Do you think it could happen in 1?
No.
Oh, that's a shame, because I would have made it 40,000 again.
Oh.
But there is a real possibility that you could get that over with 2. 2 would get you the 20,000, and I'll also throw in a Airlie Beach holiday for 2, staying at the Coral Sea Resort. It's a beautiful holiday up north in Queensland.
You're terrible, Muriel.
Now, if you don't like 2, I will give you 3. $20,000, 3 counters. It's so close.
I think if it was closer to the edge, I would go for it.
Pretty close. It's...
No. Take the money. Take the money.
So, Roberto, can I tip you over the edge? $20,000, tipping point.
Money.
I think I'm going to take the money.
Yay.
I really want to go. I don't think it will touch it.
All right, I'm listening and I hear you. I'm going to offer you 4.
Push it.
I'm going for it. I knew you'd buckle.
He says, I knew you'd buckle. Well, this is what I'm going to do to you. See that?
Yeah.
It's gone. 0. Sorry about that.
No, it's fine.
But we are behind you. We want you to go home with the $20,000 jackpot. I'm going to put the $20,000 back up into the machine for you to look at. Here we go, everybody. 4 counters for $20,000. Let's get to it and light up drop zone 4. Good luck, Roberto.
Thank you.
Something on the right side. That might get it.
Might just push it, hopefully.
Yeah.
No, yeah, no.
Going around it. No, unfortunately, in this round,
nothing.
Any counter that comes over is worth nothing except the jackpot.
Just got to get that one on the edge there.
Second counter. Light up drop zone 4. There it is.
Oh, please. Maybe.
You were due. It had to happen.
Gone. Gone. Go. I think I need both of them to hit dead on.
2 drops remaining. I need you to take a deep breath, because before we drop this next counter, we need to go to news headlines.
Coming up, a missing hiker found alive after 13 days in the Kosciuszko National Park. Tragedy at one of Australia's most popular tourist destinations. 3 dead after a seaplane plunged into the ocean off Rottnest Island. State of emergency declared. Wildfires tear through parts of California. Hundreds of thousands of Holden owners could be eligible for compensation. Find out if you're one of them. And another setback for Nick Kyrgios. Will he be fit for the Australian Open? That's next.
So, Roberto, before those news headlines, you've got 2 more counters to play. 2 more chances to get that jackpot over the tipping point for $20,000. Let's light up drop zone 4. Here we go, Roberto. Come on, everybody. Oh, come on. There we go. Maybe. Here we go. Go on. Drop on that one.
That's so unlucky.
It's ready to go, isn't it?
Yeah, will it go far enough?
1 counter, 1 last shot.
Yeah.
$20,000 riding on it. Light up drop zone 4.
It might just push it. No, wrong way.
Suburbs of Los Angeles. 3 people dead after a seaplane crashes off WA's Rottnest Island. Donald Trump takes aim. The Panama Canal, Greenland and Canada, all in his sights. Plus another injury setback for Nick Kyrgios. Will he be fit for the Australian Open?
This is NBN News with Jane Goldsmith.
Good evening. After 13 days, emergency crews have been desperately searching for a missing hiker in the Kosciuszko National Park. It involved hundreds of people scouring dense bushland and scanning from the air. But late today, a breakthrough with the 23-year-old found alive.
Not far from Main Ridge Track in Kosciuszko National Park, Hardy Nazari, sitting with his head in his hands, surrounded by his saviours, fellow hikers who found him just a few hours ago.
He called out to some hikers who were in the area. He told them that he'd been lost in the bush and was thirsty.
Rescue crews approaching just over the ridge.
One of my police at the scene had spoken to him and he'd relayed that he found a hut up there in the mountains, and there were 2 muesli bars up there that he's eaten, and that's pretty much all that he's had to consume over the last 2 weeks.
Here in a first aid tent, stunned, relief, perhaps disbelief that he made it out. For 12 days, searchers were following a trail of clues: a camera, a lighter, the remnants of a campfire, hiking poles and rubbish. All tiny signs of hope that the 23-year-old was still alive. The medical student from Melbourne was last seen on Boxing Day, hiking with 2 friends when he left the group to take photos. Reported missing when he never made it back to the campsite. A 300-person strong operation has been looking for him ever since.
He's covered a fair bit of ground. 10 kilometres as the crow flies in that type of terrain, very, very steep, thick bushland.
This morning, helicopters taking to the sky, but it was other hikers who found him on the ground, within 20 kilometres of the search command post.
I can advise that he's been reunited with his family, who are very, very happy to obviously have him back.
Not only alive, but also well. Annalise Bolt, NBN News.
As we go to air tonight, an emergency is unfolding in Los Angeles with dangerous winds fanning several fires, including in one of the city's most exclusive suburbs. Tens of thousands of residents are facing evacuation orders, and officials are warning the worst is yet to come.
Out of control and fanned by hurricane-force winds. Flames unleashing in California.
But hackers are changing their tactics this year. Experts at NAB have put out a warning for AI-powered scams impersonating Australian personalities and politicians, along with cryptocurrency scams. Australians are being urged to look out for red flags, including requests to transfer money and spelling mistakes in messages. Hundreds of thousands of Holden owners could be eligible for a payout. A massive class action has been lodged against the former car manufacturer for selling vehicles with allegedly faulty transmission systems.
They're Australian as
football, meat pies, kangaroos and Holden cars.
That's football, meat pies, kangaroos and Holden cars.
But Holden is accused of something very un-Australian. Law firm Morris Blackburn has filed a class action against General Motors Australia in the federal court, alleging it sold cars with faulty transmission systems.
The case alleges that the torque converter and the torque converter clutch design in these affected vehicles was flawed.
The 13 affected models were sold between 2011 and 2024 and include the best-selling Commodore VE, VF, Colorado, Calais and Caprice, equipped with a GM 6-litre 45, 50 or 80 transmission.
These vehicles are very popular and there are several 100,000 that are affected.
Kieran O'Rourke has had 3 Commodores, all of which he claims have had transmission issues. He's now contacted the lawyers to try and have his ZB added to the affected vehicle list.
Definitely don't have any confidence in the brand no more.
When contacted by 9 News Today, a spokesperson told us GM Australia doesn't comment on ongoing litigation and stands by its commitment to achieving the best outcomes for Holden customers. But if found guilty, it could be up for a big payout.
So we're talking, sort of in excess of $100 million.
Kate Creedon, NBN News.
To finance now, the latest CPI figures were enough to inflate the share market, with some signs interest rates will be cut sooner rather than later. The big 4 banks rallied, all rising around 2%. But after an unhappy new year for mining stocks, there were gains of 1% or more for Fortescue, Rio and BHP. And our dollar was weaker against most currencies except the Japanese yen. Tributes tonight for singer-songwriter Peter Yarrow, who has died aged 86. Best known as 1/3 of folk music trio Peter, Paul and Mary, famous for its magic harmonies. The group hitting the world stage with the 1960 hit Puff the Magic Dragon. He died in New York after a 4-year battle with cancer. It's time for sport now with Adam Murray, and fresh concerns for Nick Kyrgios tonight, Adam.
That's right. Good evening, Jane. He's had another injury scare. But coming up, why Australian Open officials say he will play in the Grand Slam. Also ahead, a call for more matches as our women's cricketers prepare to defend the Ashes. Plus, Kai Pearce-Paul moves to the top of Newcastle's retention list.
Harvey Norman clearance on now. Hot deal on the versatile Asher 5-piece outdoor corner lounge dining setting, just $14.99. Relax this summer with an epic deal on the Blake 4-piece outdoor lounge, only $12.99. Best prices guaranteed at Harvey Norman now.
It's days like these. Rediscovering a new freedom. Living in a luxury home. In a luxury world-class resort. This is my time at Palm Lake Resort.
It's back! AGL's NBN Saver. Fast speed, big savings with home fast internet. Just $69 a month for the first 6 months when you bring your own modem and have AGL Energy. Switch to AGL Internet today and join the change.
The Plush Summer Sale is on now, with up to 50% off a huge range of leather and fabric sofas. Save up to 50% off at the Plush Summer Sale. On now, 44 showrooms Australia-wide.
Think so fast, think Plush.
While our bills are rising, Arise Solar is keeping prices lower to help more Aussie families fight the rising cost of living. Start saving today with the best-selling Arise Solar system.
Go solar with no money down and no interest with Arise Solar. That's right, for a limited time, you can install the best-selling 6.6 kilowatt Tier 1 home system, still discounted to an incredible $34.91 with zero deposit and no interest for 21 months. So you can repay while you save. Plus, home solar batteries now on sale.
Limited offer. Call 1-800-ARISE Solar.
At Repco, we get it. The tougher the track, the better the weekend. After that, hose it down with a Karcher K2 Premium VPS for just $140 and 25% off Turtle Wax car care. Repco gets it going.
Could I do the Lucky Deluxe Ultra Wash, please?
Add some thrill to your wait with the thrill of a $40 million jackpot every 3 minutes. Keno Go. Download the app now.
This month at HV Aluminium.
Sleep on both sides.
Microcoil. With 4,000 springs to increase air circulation, it's more hygienic, cooler, has reduced body impressions and less partner disturbance.
5-year comfort promise. My Bellissimo can be reconstructed to create a softer or firmer feel within 5 years for free.
Making mattresses. Nobody makes a better mattress. Nobody.
Australian Open officials say Nick Kyrgios is a certainty to play in the Grand Slam, despite another setback. The injury-plagued star has pulled out of an exhibition event with Novak Djokovic, sparking fresh fears about his fitness.
We saw glimpses of the old Nick Kyrgios during his comeback in Brisbane.
A laser-like backhand.
But also signs of the relentless struggle he's had with injury. Today, a fresh setback. Kyrgios announcing he's pulling out of tomorrow's A Night with Novak event at Melbourne Park. I've had an ultrasound on my abdominal and have a grade 1 strain. Will be resting and doing everything I can to be okay by the Oz Open.
Yeah, I think it's just precautionary. That's the word we've got from him, these exhibition events. So if someone's not 100% ready to play, then they're not going to play. And he's not the only one who's done it this week. Nick will be playing.
It's no deadline for you.
Yeah, Nick will be playing.
Kyrgios also upbeat, telling fans in Melbourne he'll see them soon. If he does make it on court, he won't be at his best.
If we have too high expectations, we're only going to let ourselves down. Hopefully that's how he's seeing it as well. This is a comeback. This isn't about winning the tournament. This is just about being here, competing again and starting again.
Ash Barty has no desire to start again. She's happily retired, watching the next generation of Aussie stars. That includes 16-year-old Emerson Jones, who's been given the daunting label of the next Ash Barty.
She's a very driven person. She's passionate. She wants to do well. She's focused. She's professional. But I really do think that this Australian summer is almost the perfect opportunity for her to soak it all in and enjoy without that pressure.
Jones has been given a wild card into the Australian Open and is also in action in Adelaide tonight, hoping to make the quarterfinals. Kim Birrell has kept her Grand Slam dreams alive, beating fellow Aussie Priscilla Hon in qualifying. Luke Duffy, NBN News.
On the eve of the Ashes series against England, Australian all-rounder Ashley Gardner has called for more Test cricket to be added to the women's calendar.
I would love to play more Test cricket against England. Playing the one Test kind of feels like a bit of a novelty sometimes, but I think the way that our two teams match up, I think it would be a really cool Test series to see who would come out on top for that.
Captain Alyssa Healy will put her injured knee to the test in the Governor-General's match tomorrow as she weighs up whether to wicket keep during the Ashes. The Renegades have come back from the brink to defeat the Scorchers by 5 wickets. Set 148 for victory by Perth. Melbourne lost 3 for 9 in the first 4 overs, but were rescued by a 92-run stand between Will Sutherland and Tom Rogers, who dragged the Renegades over the line with just 2 balls to spare. Kai Pearce-Paul believes with an uninterrupted pre-season, he'll be able to offer the Knights more in his second year in the NRL. But the towering back rower is in no rush at the moment to extend his stay in Newcastle.
Among the last to return to Knights HQ due to international duties, Kai Pearce-Paul has 1 goal this summer.
Off the back of last year, I was obviously unfortunate to come over and have a surgery straight away, which sort of
stunted my pre-season a little bit, and obviously this year I've been lucky enough to be fit to start this pre-season. So I think it's huge for me, and obviously hopefully I can get through it.
If all goes to plan, it could spell problems for the rest of the competition.
I wouldn't say I was holding back, but I reckon I was probably more getting to grips with the system and the new way of living and new competition as well. But I know the boys are obviously more familiar with me now, and being able to get a full pre-season with a set edge, and the players around me getting used to how I like to play will it'll benefit my game, I reckon.
Entering the second and final year of his deal with Newcastle, the towering forward will have to decide where his future lies beyond 2025.
I guess it's a big year. Obviously there's obviously a lot going on probably behind the scenes, but for me, I'm not really too focused on that.
The 23-year-old telling his manager he's in no rush to make a decision.
I made it pretty clear to him that I want to focus on the 31st. I want to just sort of get the best start into the season I can, so I've left all of that to him, really.
With teammate Leo Thompson deciding to become a Bulldog next year, Pierce Paul is now at the top of the Knights retention list, with other clubs circling to snare his services.
I love this place. Obviously, it's one of the best places in the world, and I've got a lot of love for Newcastle, the fans, sort of everything about it. So, time will tell. Couldn't tell you right now.
After the break, things start to heat up at this year's Dakar Rally, and a wasteful Arsenal falls behind in the League Cup.
Rich lost his gut, but kept his love for sports. Brett lost 29 kilos and saved heaps on lunch. Mark shook the weight and got his mates on board. Jake lost weight on the go, while Matt swapped overweight for poolside swagger. We've helped more than 2 million Aussies shake the weight, and we can do the same for you. The Man Shake, now with up to 50% off at themanshake.com.au.
Summer sale is here. Hit the beach in style with a cool Cabanas beach shelter. You beauty. Sail on now.
It's BCFing summer. It's BCFing fun. Hey!
The Nick Scali January sale is on now, with everything reduced across the entire range. Up to 50% off everything during the January sale. On now at Nick Scali.
Honda's huge stock clearance is now on. Get great offers across the range, plus 5 free scheduled services on Honda ZR-V and CR-V. Head into your local Honda centre and drive away with more.
This little heart has a lot of history. It represents an unbreakable thread of care stitched into the Australian story since 1885. Today, all those who wear it are making a positive difference with rewarding careers in home and community support, retirement living and residential aged care. Join the team of very special people who wear this little heart with pride. Search Bolton Clark Careers and be part of Australia's heart of positive ageing.
Ever driven a family car that looks like this? That turns your boot into a table for two. Your roof into a starry lookout. And takes you further with fewer stops. Santa Fe Hybrid by Hyundai.
Harvey Norman clearance on now. Great value in the Coro fabric modular sofa. Versatile design, just $2,499. Epic deal on the Kyoto 5-piece round dining setting with extendable table, only $14.99. Best prices guaranteed at Harvey Norman now.
It's a good day for ducks. It's a good day to save water. Radio, catch up.
It's a good day for a 4-minute shower. Every day is a good day to save water.
This report brought to you by Cox Mowers. Cox, proudly engineered Aussie tough for over 70 years.
The third stage of the Dakar Rally wasn't so smooth for the Hunters' Toby Price. Early in the day, his car started to overheat. Unable to fix the issue in the Saudi desert, his speed was limited for the rest of the stage, costing him valuable time.
Not a really crazy day on navigation, I feel, but we could only sit on about 140, and yeah, this was about its limit before the temperatures would start to climb too much.
He finished the 793-kilometre stretch 18th, dropping to 6th overall. Newcastle is a step closer to ending its title drought, winning the first leg of their League Cup semi-final against Arsenal 2-0. The Gunners had double the amount of possession, but Newcastle were able to make the most of their chances, gaining a crucial advantage ahead of their home leg. Newcastle hasn't won a major title since 1969. It's been a horror start for the Jets women as they take on Adelaide at home tonight. In miserable conditions, the visitors were quick to find the back of the net, Fiona Warts scoring in the 4th minute. Last night, the men's side tasted victory thanks to Lockie Rose, but the 1-goal win could have easily been 2.
In the Lions' den in Brisbane, the Jets men had a frustrating start last night.
Clearly, is it clear? It looks as though there might be a piece of the line. We can't tell from that angle conclusively.
They said they reviewed it. I'll have to have a closer look, but it looked like it was over, but, you know, it's all aboard. It only has to be 1% not over, and it's not over, so we don't have goal on technology, so we're never really going to know.
But in the end, it was Lachlan Rose who finally got his name on the scoreboard after an injury-riddled campaign.
Super sub strikes, and the Jets lead at Suncorp. Lockie Rose with his first A-League goal since April of 2023.
The 1-0 victory is just the Jets' 3rd of the season. Their situation isn't as dire as Brisbane's, now at 15 games without a win. Another blow for former Newcastle skipper Ruben Zadkovic as he fights to keep his job. The Raw manager acknowledging fans' frustration.
I don't think we should be so unrealistic or arrogant to think that just because Brisbane Roar is a fantastic, wonderful big club that we're beyond having tough moments, and it's clear that we're in one.
There's no time for the Jets to rest on their laurels, preparing for their 3rd game in 8 days.
To be fair, we threw points away against Sydney, so we knew that we really had to show up for this game. It was a tough game away from home, so happy to get the 3 points, and we're back on Sunday now at home.
Sophie Scanlon, NBN News.
Newcastle has retained 2-time NBL 1 East MVP Nicole Munger for the upcoming 2025 season. The US import was instrumental in helping the Falcons win last year's championship, crowned MVP in the decider against the Sutherland Sharks. Munger is currently playing for Canberra in the WNBL, but has played limited minutes after battling long COVID and pneumonia. It's not great news for Maitland's title defence in the men's competition, losing Matt Gray to Albury Wodonga. And Tyson Lantry-trained boxer Taylor Jensen is minutes away from entering the ring on the Gold Coast as she looks to make her record 7-0. To do that, she'll have to defeat the also unbeaten Shawana Brown.
I think she's underestimating me, to be honest. I've also got punch power, and I've been able to show that. Have a look at my record. I think she's definitely underestimated my ability to punch as well.
She's fighting on the Opportai Nika undercard. And that is our look at sport.
Nice one. Thank you, Adam. There is a strong wind warning current for the Hunter. We'll check all of your local weather details, including our 7-day outlook, right after the break.
What's got Grayson's goat?
Good on you.
And Garnet nursing the crown jewels.
Came out swinging, basically.
Current affair next.
Honestly, Albie, HelloFresh has made planning feeding time as easy for us humans as it is for you guys. Look, you know I love you, Jarvis, but there's just no way you'd be able to get dinner on the table in under 20 minutes like this. Planning even just a few dinners a week with HelloFresh can help in a lot of little ways. Less stress, more variety, no one getting prickly about dinner. No offence. Beautiful.
Where's mine?
HelloFresh, hello dinner.
Yo, boom, boom, boom. Bang, bang, bang. Boom, 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 boom. My heart goes bang. The soul in the stereo, yo, I'm your man. Go, hey, 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 hey. No.
The Nick Scali January sale is on now with everything reduced across the entire range. Up to 50% off everything during the January sale. On now at Nick Scali.
The Plush summer sale is on now with up to 50% off a huge range of leather and fabric sofas. Save up to 50% off at the Plush summer sale. On now, 44 showrooms Australia-wide.
Think so fast, think
Flash.
Get your garden ready with premium quality battery tools by Stihl. Only from your local Stihl dealer.
Could I do the Lucky Deluxe Ultra Wash, please?
Add some thrill to your wait with the thrill of a $40 million jackpot every 3 minutes. Keno Go. Download the app now.
Do you know that feeling sluggish or weighed down could be signs that your digestive system isn't working at its best? Metamucil's daily 4-in-1 fibre helps trap and remove waste. This daily cleanser supports gut health, regularity, and traps cholesterol and sugars. Try Metamucil.
Harvey Norman clearance on now. Save on UE Epic Boom portable speaker, now under $400. 5-year warranty on this Euromade oven, now under $500. Save over $400 on the Shark Stratos pet stick vacuum. Best prices guaranteed at Harvey Norman now.
Ah, it's finally summertime. For a limited time, build a new Mojo home and get $65,000 off. Plus the coolest free upgrades for your new home.
The Mojo Home Summer Sale, now on. T's and C's apply.
You can't be bored in Newcastle when you can go to Hunter Ice Skating Stadium.
Friday afternoon kids disco.
Friday night, skate night.
And skate for hours in weekend super sessions.
It's awesome.
Google Hunter Ice Skating Stadium, Warners Bay.
Wet and wild for the Hunter today, with Williamtown picking up 30 millimetres in the 24 hours to 9 a.m. and plenty more rain falling during the day. Stormy, rainy weather will linger over eastern Australia for at least the next week. There's been a strong wind warning for the region today as well, winds gusting up to 70 kilometres an hour. On the satellite, a trough is generating rain and a few storms over eastern New South Wales, while a broad trough is generating storms over WA's north, the Northern Territory and northern Queensland. A high is keeping elsewhere mainly clear and dry. Tomorrow, a lingering area of moisture and instability will trigger showers and storms over eastern New South Wales and southeast Queensland. Humid, unstable winds will trigger showers and storms in the tropics. Cloudy with rain today, heaviest around Port Stephens with thunderstorms thrown into the mix. Cool, moderate to strong south-southeasterly winds keeping temperatures low. 21 degrees the top at Nobbies today, just 20 for Tocal and Singleton, 17 at Murrurundi. Tomorrow's forecast partly cloudy with a medium chance of showers and a possible thunderstorm. Light winds becoming moderate southeasterly in the middle of the day. Slightly warmer tomorrow, 18 to 25 for Newcastle, 26 at Nelson Bay and Toronto, reaching 28 at Singleton and Muswellbrook, 27 for Bulahdelah. Coastal waters information for tomorrow, seas and swell at 2 metres, east-southeasterly winds up to 30 knots. The sun to rise at 5:53 and set at 6 minutes past 8, the morning low tide at 11:30 a.m. And a little warmer tomorrow for Newcastle with a shower possible, up to 15 millimetres of rain for Thursday and Friday, with some thunderstorms possible for Friday and Saturday. Friday cloudy with a high chance of showers and a thunderstorm as well. For Scone, warm temperatures ahead with showers and storms possible for the next few days at least. 28 degrees on the way tomorrow, 30 for Friday and Saturday. And for Gosford, 15 millimetres tomorrow. And that is the NBN News for this Wednesday. A current affair is up next and we'll have updates right throughout the evening. Thanks for your company from all the news team here. Good night.
By one from Tasmania, an industry worth $1 billion.
That off the top of the perch in the economic environment we have, with bills so hard to pay, that's how you know this is important.
The tiny town of Strawn is a jewel of Tasmania's west coast. It's steeped in history, survives on tourism and salmon farming.
It's a seaside village, very remote. You were looking at around the 300-400 people. We've had, Prince Charles, when he was the prince, he came, him and Lady died.
But before Christmas, it was the Prime Minister and the opposition leader who kept calling it home. Shane Peart is the local mayor.
Been a busy time, that's for sure.
And it's all because of what's happening in the water which surrounds it, Macquarie Harbour.
It's 6 times the size of Sydney Harbour, and inside this harbour lives an animal that is found nowhere else on the planet, and that is the Maugean skate.
The Maugean skate. If you've never heard of it, you're not alone. Everyone can agree on one thing: it's under threat.
It is a living dinosaur, and wouldn't it be just a shame and an embarrassment if we send it off the face of the earth forever, simply for the greed of a few multinational corporations farming salmon?
The Environment Minister, Tanya Plibersek, has to decide whether to save the Maugean skate and kill off a big chunk of Tassie's salmon farming industry. Greens political aspirant Alastair Allen is from the Bob Brown Foundation.
This is an industry that comes in, destroys a waterway, and leaves nothing but a wreckage behind it.
When you've got a very professional, well-resourced, well-funded activist organisation in Tasmania who need to create noise, need to raise funds, need to put forward their candidates for elected office, they look for hot-button issues to press, and Maugean skate and salmon has become that issue this time around.
Salmon Tasmania says farming takes up just 2% of Macquarie Harbour. But critics say it's the reason the Maugean skate is suffocating.
The impact that the salmon has on the harbour is around oxygen, and the oxygen levels in the harbour have, over the last decade, reached critically low levels. And again, we're not the only reason of that, but we are a factor.
Millions of dollars has been spent on improving oxygen levels in the harbour. The industry's efforts supported by both sides of government, but the issue has turned political. Luke Martin is CEO of Salmon Tasmania.
Of course, the activists will never accept that'll work. They've got one agenda here, and that's to shut the industry down and destroy the jobs and destroy the community and have a big win. And then they'll just move on to the next site. That's the way they operate.
But the government is seemingly struggling to make a decision on who's more important.
And that's the big challenge. How much do Australians value an animal they don't know? What they do know is Aussie salmon.
Nine's political editor, Charles Croucher, says Labor needs the votes, but it also might need the Greens.
Tassie can flip an election. Back in 2004, the issue of logging in Tasmania was one of the big issues and the first indication that John Howard was in for a good night. Anthony Albanese will remember that time, and he doesn't want to see history repeating this time around.
It's hanging over the heads of these guys, workers down there at Strawn, and their future is in the balance every day they wake up.
One of those workers is maintenance manager and salmon farmer at Tassal, Adam Saltmarsh. He joined me a little earlier, as well as Bob Brown from the Bob Brown Foundation, who's fighting to save the skate. Adam, I want to chat to you first. How's all this job uncertainty affecting you?
Yeah, well, look, it's sitting pretty hard on everybody in the community, really. We've just come through Christmas, trying to get the family together, have a good time, and then not know whether we're going to have another one down here, I guess. So it's a bit daunting. We're a single income family ourselves. So, mortgages need to be paid, bills have to be paid, and, food in mouths and clothes on kids' backs. It's a bit of a worry. And, you try to keep positive and push on, but, it sits in the back of your mind.
So what would you say would happen to the town if the salmon farm had to shut down?
If it was to shut down, the school would have to shut down. It's not feasible to run, with 10 to 15 kids at a school. So then you're looking at, ages of primary, kinder-age children at the age of 4 travelling to Queenstown for an hour on a bus. And people would just move away. They wouldn't stay here. You wouldn't send your little child through that.
Look, no one wants to see any animal become extinct. What do you think about the arguments on the other side? Can you see the point?
Yeah, look, we don't want the animal to go extinct either. We're doing everything in our best practice to help the skate, so we can both coexist in the harbour. We've implemented an oxygenation program to, keep that going. But, the harbour is the healthiest it's been in years.
Is there more that the industry could be doing?
There's probably a lot more that everyone could be doing. I mean, the industry seems to be the only people that are doing anything.
How tough is the salmon industry, though, on the local environment? It's not perfect.
Well, nothing's perfect, But yeah, it's nowhere near as bad as what the bureaucrats and that try to make us out to be.
It's become a bit of a political issue too, and I know that you had the ear of the Prime Minister last year. I mean, what did you say and what kind of feedback did you get?
We just want a decision. We're sick of being stuck in limbo of whether we're going to have a job or whether we're not going to have a job. We've all got bills to pay and a life to live, and we just want an answer. I just said, if, say, tomorrow we found a Magean skate or a red handfish in Circular Quay, would we shut the ferries down?
And what did he say?
Well, of course we wouldn't. That's just silly.
So what's the compromise here? What do you see? Obviously, there's a lot of people who are very unhappy about salmon farming. Is there a compromise that the industry can make?
I think it'd be good for people to actually come and look at the industry and look at the harbour and actually see how small of an operation it is on the water. We're 7 times the size of Sydney Harbour and we take up less than sort of 3% of the actual waterway.
We do feel for you, Adam. It must be hard living day to day, not being certain of the future. We'll leave it there with you. Thank you. And let's go to Bob now. Bob, a lot of viewers will see this as one fish, the skate being more important than a whole community. What's your response to that and to what Adam's had to say?
I don't have any tussle with Adam and his concerns. My tussle is with the Cook family, multi-billionaires in Canada, who own and call the shots here. And, they aren't concerned about jobs. In fact, big industries like them will get rid of jobs any moment they can get automation. They couldn't care less. And they're up for polluting the environment in Canada. They've been fined hundreds of thousands of dollars for illegally poisoning the water, killing crayfish. They're marauders, and now they're installed and they're in control. And this is being run by people who couldn't care less about Strawn, its school, its environment, its tourism industry. They're interested in making money and repatriating that to Canada. And of course, over in Storm Bay in Tasmania, where just south of Hobart, where the fish farms are putting more fish feces into the water, killing the ecosystems underneath, than the whole of the population of Hobart, which has to tertiary treat its feces. That's not done by this industry. It simply dumps it into our oceans. That's not good enough.
So is it really about the Magean skate for you, or is the skate a wedge for you to shut down the industry?
No. We want the industry brought ashore, as they're doing in Canada, under law now, and in Norway, and elsewhere in the world. I'm proposing that we have a Magean skate centre with creating jobs and show tourism. What an ancient... This is, goes back to the age of the dinosaurs. It's a fantastic, unique... It's only found in Macquarie Harbour. It's another tourism attraction, and now it's threatened by this deadly, polluting industry.
If they can build the salmon farm on land, then they'll do it anywhere but Tasmania, surely. Do you think that they will continue to have that industry in Strawn if they have to bring it on shore?
They don't care about Tasmania. They'll do it where they can make a profit.
Is there a compromise which would keep the industry in Strawn, that they could do something more environmentally friendly in the harbour?
Well, I put forward the idea of the visitor centre to show off the skate so people could see it and to talk about it, what a marvellous thing it is. Fallen on deaf ears.
Well, I don't think people are going to fly to Tasmania to look at a fish.
You'll come to Strawn to see the Gordon River, and then you'll want to see some of the other attractions that are there. But you're dead right. Nobody's coming to Tasmania to look at those fish farms. They turn them off.
How confident are you that you'll have any success with this, given that it's an election year and the Tasmanian vote can have some power?
It's going to be very, very interesting. These big industries might have the current politicians in their thrall, but people are concerned about the lack of environmental probity and fair go and there's going to be a record vote away from the big parties at the coming election. And Albo can fly down to look after his mates, the corporate mates running this polluting fish industry, but he's going to be a loser at the end of this because of that.
Well, thank you very much for your time, Bob and Adam.
Thanks, Lila.
Yeah.
Now, inner city living is full of quirks, narrow roads and dead-end laneways. And for neighbours Garnett and Grayson, it's caused years of tension. And now it's erupted into all-out war.
As far as backyard blues go, this one was a beauty.
I will take your head off. Go off.
There was a threat to use a circular saw as a weapon.
Here, that's my saw. I'll be needing that. You can't take my saw. You can't take my saw.
You reckon?
Yeah.
You reckon I can't take your saw, mate? Huh?
Yeah, my saw.
You, all right, let's turn the thing on. Right,
turn it
let's
on.
turn it on.
There was a kick to the groin.
I think you'll find you've just assaulted me. Oh, kicked me in the balls, did you?
No, mate.
A punch to the groin.
Hit you again.
Go on. Hit me. Hit me. You want it?
Good on you.
Going to jail.
And it only escalated from there.
Get off the property. Otherwise, I will do you in, you stupid.
You're going to do me in? You're going to kill me now? I think you'll find you're on my property now.
You have no right. You have no right here.
In the blue corner, we have Garnett, who owns a terrace house in this strip with his brother.
This is our place?
So this is the place here?
That's our place, yeah.
In the red corner, or is that the seeing red corner, is Grayson, the 63-year-old serial complainer.
Okay, that's enough.
No, it's not enough.
It's enough. I got it all.
Not enough.
I got it all on camera.
Oh, good on you.
Yeah, so this is the laneway that...
The fights over this quirky easement behind a row of terrace houses in Redfern in inner Sydney have been going on for years and years. Garnett says his troubles with Grayson began the moment he and his brother bought their place in 2019.
As soon as we parked there, he came out and said, "You can't park there." And I'm like, "Why not?" And he goes, "Because I need access. I've got to come in and out all day." And I'm like, "Well, surely we all have a right to use this laneway." He's like, "No, I'm the only one with access. If you want to use it, you'll have to obey my rules and let me know when you're coming and going and put your phone number on your car." And I'm like, okay.
The main problem is some of these terraces have a piece of the easement attached to their property title, meaning it's the owner's land, and others don't. Grayson doesn't own his piece, but Garnett says he acts like he does.
Grayson basically has just been trying to squirrel away the land ever since he's had the property, which is, I think, over 30 years. So yeah, so our place goes all the way back. The issue is that nobody really knows who owns it, except our property, strangely, goes all the way to the back wall, and 1 metre actually goes into Grayson's property and the neighbour between us and Grayson. But the city's rife with these laneways. Nobody really knows who owns them.
So it's just this quirk of inner Sydney where these old dunny lanes and easements and laneways have been here for 150, 200 years.
Yeah.
So your place is here?
Yes.
This is Grace.
And then I got in the circular, "D-U-N, you stupid." Yeah, you couldn't script it better if you were a script writer, could you?
No.
I think you'll find you've just assaulted me. Oh, kicked me in the balls, did you?
You can hear it quite clearly on the video. He kicked you in the sensitive parts, and then he punched you there.
He did, yes.
Tell me about that.
He seemed very irate, and I'm like, "Do you want to hit me? Go on, hit me." And I didn't expect him to, but he grabbed the saw and wouldn't let go of it. And then he actually started swinging and kneed me in the balls and then punched me in the balls. And fortunately, he didn't connect too hard, so it didn't hurt that much. But still, it's a little troublesome when your neighbour gets that physical with you.
You have no right. You have no right here.
I think you're on my property now.
Garda, he sounds like a serial complainer. He's got complaints with everything.
He's on speed dial to the council. I think he's on a first-name basis. But you can see this development here. All the windows.
This block of flats here.
Yeah, all the windows have been blocked up basically because of him persistently complaining to council about, them encroaching on his.
I can see that there's supposed to be windows there.
Exactly.
Did he argue that they could look down into the property
and look,
or something?
You can't even see those windows. They're not even... But here's the reason that they're all bricked in.
Hit you again. Come on.
The council isn't taking sides, believing all residents should share the space. Grayson's gone to ground since the video of his backyard brawling went viral. Unfortunately, Grayson has a massive lock on the front of his house. Are you there, Grayson? I knock on the door, but it's locked up like Fort Knox here. He's all locked up here. He's got some serious locks going on. Grayson, are you there? Hello, Grayson. Grayson has been charged with common assault and faces court on January 13.
You've lost all your race cards now.
You reckon?
At least they're going to like to see this one.
You reckon?
You're going to get charged with assault, my friend.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, what a shame it's come to that. Let's hope they can work it out, although signs are not good. Next, the suburban battle ruffling feathers. But who's going after the peacocks?
To hear that someone's actually poisoning them, it's just beyond belief. It's disgusting.
The language of love.
Je m'engage dans cette expérience avec le cœur ouvert et un profond désir de retrouver l'amour.
Is back like never before.
Thank you for having the courage to jump in blindly with me.
Please don't try and clean up after dinner or help with the laundry.
I want this experiment to work for us, and I'm going to give you my all.
I hope we embark on a love story told by our children's children about how their grandparents took the risk of a lifetime to get married at first sight.
It all starts Monday, Jan 27 on 9.
Lyle Buick Annual Sales Event. Save up to 50% on Stressless, IMG, Domicile, Corium, Fabrica. Are now at Lyle Buick, Northcote Drive, Katara.
Harvey Norman clearance on now. Save on UE Epic Boom portable speaker, now under 400. 5-year warranty on this Euromade oven, now under 500. Save over 400 on the Shark Stratos Pet Stick Vacuum. Best prices guaranteed at Harvey Norman now.
It's days like these. Rediscovering a new freedom. Endless fun. Exploring with friends. Living in a luxury home. In a luxury world-class resort. Allowing myself to breathe. And finding myself again and again. This is my time at Palm Lake Resort.
Honestly, Albie, HelloFresh has made planning feeding time as easy for us humans as it is for you guys. Look, you know I love you, Jarvis, but there's just no way you'd be able to get dinner on the table in under 20 minutes like this. Planning even just a few dinners a week with HelloFresh can help in a lot of little ways. Less stress, more variety, no one getting prickly about dinner. No offence. Beautiful.
Where's mine?
HelloFresh, hello dinner.
Hay fever allergies holding you back? Seize the day with Zyrtec Rapid Acting Tablets. New 100 value pack $39.99 at Chemist Warehouse. Get fast acting 24-hour relief from multiple hay fever symptoms. Live, look, feel well at Chemist Warehouse.
Amart Summer Sale is on now. Save up to 50% off big brand mattresses. Plus get free local delivery and removal of your old mattress when spending $14.99 or more on a new one. Don't wait. This in-store only offer won't last long at Amart.
Get ready for school at Mathers with 25% off the best school shoe brands, including Clarks, Rock and Colorado. Mathers, the school shoe fit experts.
At TAFE New South Wales, we believe everyone has a gift. And when you take it out into the world, you give this gift to others. Enrol today for Semester 1, 2025 and find yours. Search TAFE New South Wales.
At the heart of every Palm Lake resort is its country club. These award-winning world-class facilities boast an impressive range of sporting and social amenities. Our dedicated wellness precincts provide ample opportunities for you to focus on your health. We have our awe-inspiring resort pool perfectly positioned for relaxation. New homes now selling. This is your time at Palm Lake Resort.
Rid Antiseptic Bite Protection.
Protects you and your family from flying nasties. But on the off chance any of those little buggers get to you before we get to them, it helps prevent infections with a healing antiseptic. RID, your first aid in repellent.
Harvey Norman clearance on now. 10% off already low prices on selected big brand mattresses and adjustable bases from Sealy Posturepedic, King Coil by AH Beard, Sleepmaker and Tempur. Premium Dunlop pillow or Tempur pillows only $99. Best prices guaranteed at Harvey Norman now.
Peacocks have called
one time.
There's a very big boy. We call him the Godfather. He's a gangster.
But now these precious peacocks are under attack, poisoned by persons unknown.
And found up to 6 peacocks had been killed. And at this stage, we suspect a poisoning.
The wild peacocks have been ruffling feathers on the New South Wales Central Coast at Ourimbah for years, but someone has taken the matter into their own hands.
Targeting species that are not appropriate for that pesticide harms wildlife and sometimes the community.
The Environmental Protection Agency has launched an investigation suspecting an over-the-counter pesticide the weapon of choice. Director of Operations, David Gathercole.
The EPA is here to protect the community and the environment, so we take these matters very serious, and regardless, people should be using pesticides in accordance with the guidelines and the laws.
We love them. Yeah, it was actually a bit of a surprise when we moved here. And it's kind of really beautiful.
Andrea has lived here for 2 years, shocked someone could be so cruel.
Horrifying. Like, the peacocks are, I mean, they're not very street smart with the cars, but they're beautiful birds and they don't cause any harm, really.
What they lack in street smarts, they make up for in beauty and the little gifts they leave behind.
They're really nice and we like seeing them around. It's like their feathers are really pretty and we actually collect the feathers.
But then there's the other gift they leave behind.
The peacocks are normally sitting on the grass in the sun. And sometimes they poo.
And that's one of Robert's concerns with numbers of the feathery friends booming each year.
Starting to get too many, eh? We're getting like babies every year and yeah, it'll end up crazy here. What is the penalty if this is found to have been a deliberate act?
The EPA regulates the Pesticide Act in New South Wales, and there's penalties for corporations up to $2 million and $500,000 for individuals. So we take these matters very seriously.
Kylie has her own idea.
Yeah, animal cruelty and animal killing is jailable, so go to jail. Or maybe go eat some rat poison yourself.
When we last caught up with Kylie, she lived in the Ourimbah street. She was a peacock protector and is heartbroken to hear of the cruelty.
To hear that someone's actually poisoning them, it's just beyond belief. It's disgusting. From what I've heard through locals, it was rat poison. Peacocks don't just drop dead.
And that's the EPA's opinion too. Today, Letterbox dropping the area as part of its investigation.
And if we receive information suggesting that an individual is responsible for this, be it deliberate or accidental, we will be talking to that resident and taking appropriate action.
Coming up, he looks and sounds the part of a high-flying lawyer, but is it all an act?
Yeah, it's quite sad. It's a facade, isn't it? He drives a lovely Mercedes too.
In 2025, Tipping Point returns with electrifying all-new episodes on 9.
For student devices, see the experts at Harvey Norman. Great value on Motorola G75 with buds under $500. JBL True Wireless headphones only $128. Save $350 on this Garmin smartwatch now under $400. Best prices guaranteed at Harvey Norman now.
Retire with 2024's Super Fund of the Year, so you can stop working and keep earning. With super advice and super returns, Aware Super helps you find your rhythm of retirement. That's super helpful.
You never go cold on me. You are the sunshine to my beach. Like the moon and the ice cream, we're better together. Girl, you so bold, it's usual. You never go cold and you never go. You never go cold on me. You are the sunshine to my beach. Like the moon and the
Holiday in every way with Royal Caribbean.
coffee, darling. Sensitive skin like yours deserves Venus. Your skin will feel as smooth as a buttered dolphin. Check out the skin cushion with a touch of aloe for Glide. So smooth.
11 essential vitamins and minerals, low GI, protein, high in fibre. It's amazing what they squeeze into an Up and Go. What's that? It's amazing what they squeeze into an Up and Go. Oh.
Well, I guess it's a repack.
It's a repack.
We squeeze more good stuff in, so you can get more out. Also available in no added sugar.
Dive into Royal Caribbean's big summer savings. Book now with a half-price deposit. Plus, save big on kids' fares with our family offer. Hurry, end soon. Holiday in every way with Royal Caribbean.
The Nick Scali January sale is on now with everything reduced across the entire range. Up to 50% off everything during the January sale. On now at Nick Scali.
Ah, it's finally summertime. For a limited time, build a new Mojo home and get $65,000 off. Plus the coolest free upgrades for your new home.
The Mojo Home Summer Sale, now on. T's and C's apply.
Celebrate 25 years with us at Newcastle's Holiday and Cruise Expo. Exclusive birthday specials and one-day only deals. Reserve free tickets today to win. Newcastle's Holiday and Cruise Expo, Sunday, Jan 19, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. at NEX Newcastle.
Harvey Norman clearance on now. Save on UE Epic Boom portable speaker now under $400. 5-year warranty on this Euromade oven now under $500. Save over $400 on the Shark Stratos Pet Stick Vac.
My girls and boys
couldn't find him. He blocked me.
He went MIA.
But we didn't.
Do you actually have a law degree as well?
Yes.
Can we see it?
Yeah, it's just here in my fish and chip box.
Game over, Brian.
Checkmate.
That's tomorrow, and just before we go, a wee update on our story about foster carers. So many of you were inspired by our carers' experience that dozens of you got in contact with the agency. That's a 1,300% increase on the number of inquiries they usually get. Such brilliant news. Gosh, we've got great viewers. That's our program for this evening. I'm Layla McKinnon. Have a great evening.
It's chill time for Taronga.
Here they come.
The Iceman cometh.
Oh, look at that.
And solving the puzzle of Millie the Puggle.
She's a bit too big for this approach now.
Yes! Sorry, Dad.
Oh, the choices that I made, I had to make them. They were mine. The little moments that we had, all the dreams you left behind.
I know I'm a catch.
I would describe the modern man as a wet fish.
I think about it all the time. I just wanna be.
Woo! Let's get married.
The way he looked at me.
Wow.
Wow. I feel like a fraud.
Harvey Norman clearance on now. 10% off already low prices on selected big brand mattresses and adjustable bases from Sealy Posturepedic, King Coil by AH Beard, Sleepmaker and Tempur. Premium Dunlop-Pillow or Tempur pillows only $99. Best prices guaranteed at Harvey Norman now.
The new loose change menu has dropped at Macca's.
I want to be a doggy daycare person.
I love drama. I've been in a play before, but there wasn't that much dialogue in it.
We won't be beaten on back-to-school prices with our Price Beat guarantee. Make bigger things happen this school year at Officeworks.
Sore neck, shoulders or back? Relieve muscle pain with Voltaren Emul Gel 180 grams from Chemist Warehouse. The Emul Gel technology helps the gel to penetrate deeply into the skin to reach the site of pain, inflammation or swelling, allowing the triple benefit formula to relieve pain, reduce inflammation and get you moving sooner. For clinically proven pain relief, try Voltaren Emul Gel 180 grams. Only $27.99 at Chemist Warehouse. Live, look, feel well at Chemist Warehouse.
Anaconda's Aussie Getaway catalogue is out now. Gear up in the great outdoors with up to 30% off swimwear by Body Glove, plus up to 30% off selected summer sandals. Pay less to play more during Anaconda's Aussie Getaway sale. Anaconda!
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
Lucky you're with Amy.
Delicious tender chicken breast. So many ways to enjoy it this summer. On special this week with Australian fresh RSPCA approved chicken breast fillets bulk tray, now $9.50 a kilo. Save $1.50 a kilo. That's summer from the fresh food people.
This January, Paddington's back.
We have a slight emergency.
What are you, Bear? Paddington in Peru. In cinemas now.
It's days like these. Rediscovering a new freedom. Living in a luxury home. In a luxury world-class resort. This is my time at Palm Lake Resort.
Government rebates for solar systems were recently cut back. If you missed out, here's one more chance at last year's prices with a rebate recharge from Sunboost, Australia's largest solar retailer.
Solar rebates may have fallen, but Sunboost is holding prices back for a limited time. Call today and Sunboost will recharge your solar rebate to last year's maximum benefit on the top-selling 6.6 kilowatt premium system, held to an incredible $32.91. Rebate recharge ends Jan 31. Call 1300 Sunboost.
At the Plush Summer Sale, save 50% off the Ryder leather sofa, now $19.95. Or the Aiden fabric sofa, only $14.95. That's half price. Only at Plush.
Think so fast, think Plush.
This program brought to you by Harvey Norman. Huge store-wide clearance on now for a limited time only.
Good evening. More showers and storms possible over eastern New South Wales and southeast Queensland tomorrow. And checking your forecast for the Hunter and the Central Coast, you can see more rainfall on the way tomorrow. 25 for Newcastle, 26 the top at Wyong and reaching 28 at Singleton. Good night.
He took them to the top of the world.
I'm Venus. I'm Serena.
The incredible true story. King Richard, Friday on 9 and 9 now.
The BCFing summer sale is here. Keep your cool with our huge range of Yeti gear. Epic! Catalogue out now.
BCFing summer, it's BCFing fun. Hey!
It's days like these. Rediscovering a new freedom. Living in a luxury home. In a luxury world-class resort. This is my time at Palm Lake Resort.
11 essential vitamins and minerals, low GI, protein, high in fibre. It's amazing what they squeeze into an up and go. What's that? It's amazing what they squeeze into an up and go. Oh.
Well, I guess it's a repack.
It's a repack.
We squeeze more good stuff in, so you can get more out. Also available in no added sugar.
Can't do without your morning coffee, but could do with whiter teeth? All you need is High Smile V34 Colour Corrector from Chemist Warehouse. It's a clinically proven non-invasive whitener. Simply rub in, leave for 30 seconds and wipe away. It instantly whitens the appearance of teeth without pain or sensitivity. Now you can have your white teeth and coffee too. High Smile V34 Colour Corrector is just $17.50 at Chemist Warehouse. Live, look, feel well at Chemist Warehouse.
This is Jules. And this is... Jules didn't think she could love the Topster any more than she already does.
How can I love you any more, T1
Until she got everyday pet insurance from Woolworths. Protection for T-Boy and 10% off a Woolworths shop every month. So she saves hundreds a year on groceries. It's pet insurance
that loves you back.
Make your insurance more rewarding. Make every day count.
Government rebates for solar systems were recently cut back. If you missed out, here's one more chance at last year's prices with a rebate recharge from Sunboost, Australia's largest solar retailer.
Solar rebates may have fallen, but Sunboost is holding prices back for a limited time. Call today and Sunboost will recharge your solar rebate to last year's maximum benefit on the top-selling 6.6 kilowatt premium system, held to an incredible $32.91. Rebate recharge ends Jan 31. Call 1300 Sunboost.
G'day, I'm Russell Coyte. These latte sippers will soon discover that out here is no place for a fancy electric vehicle. They're in for a world of pain.
No, battery-powered toys won't last long on this sandpit. Where are they? I'll need a tow in.
Coffee machines and more. Natural timber flooring. And up to a massive 50% off rugs. Best prices guaranteed.
Hey, Big Bird.
Say hello to Taronga's.
Surreal.
Newsbreak brought to you by Harvey Norman. Huge store-wide clearance on now for a limited time only.
Good evening. Hiker Hadi Nazari has been found alive in Kosciuszko National Park nearly 2 weeks after he went missing. An emergency is unfolding in Los Angeles with dangerous winds fanning several fires, including in one of the city's most exclusive suburbs. 3 people have been killed, including the pilot, after a seaplane crash off Rottnest Island near Perth. Financial markets are forecasting a 70% chance of an interest rate cut in February off the back of new inflation data. And an injury has forced Nick Kyrgios to withdraw from his final warm-up match ahead of the Australian Open. Stay with us. We'll have more NBN news soon.
Harvey Norman clearance on now. Get up to 25% off our wide range of family-friendly carpet, up to 25% off hybrid and natural timber flooring, and up to a massive 50% off rugs. Best prices guaranteed at Harvey Norman now.
You haven't shopped around until you've tried Yui. Did we call Yui for our car insurance?
No.
Are we even trying to save money?
Shop around. Try Yui. You insured.
It's back. AGL's NBN Saver. Fast speed, big savings with home fast internet. Just $69 a month for the first 6 months when you bring your own modem and have AGL Energy. Switch to AGL Internet today and join the change.
I'm a Weet-Bix kid. He's one.
Been 160 years.
And the rest. I've been one my whole life.
Me too.
I'm a Weet-Bix kid. Are you?
At Spotlight, the biggest sale ever continues. VIP save 40% off all fabrics by the metre, including furnishings, apparel and quilting. And VIP save 30 to 50% off all cookware, all backed by our bargain guarantee. Sale on now. At Spotlight, it's what you make it.
This is Jules. And this is... Jules didn't think she could love the Topster any more than she already does.
How can I love you any more, T1
Until she got everyday pet insurance from Woolworths. Protection for T-Boy and 10% off a Woolworths shop every month. So she saves hundreds a year on groceries. It's pet insurance
that loves you back.
Make your insurance more rewarding. Make every day count.
The Plush summer sale is on now with up to 50% off a huge range of leather and fabric sofas. Save up to 50% off at the Plush summer sale. On now. 44 showrooms Australia-wide.
Think so fast, think Plush.
Harvey Norman clearance on now. Save on Yui Epic Boom portable speaker now under $400. 5-year warranty on this Euromade oven now under $500. Save over $400 on the Shark Stratos pet stick vacuum. Best prices guaranteed at Harvey Norman now.
Movies all day, every day.
This'll be fun. You remember how fun, don't you?
Streaming live 24/7 on 9 Now.
Hey, Megan.
Yeah, I'm Harry.
Movies for whatever mood you're in.
We have a week to plan an entire wedding.
Okay.
All the passion, all the thrills, all the drama.
Hey, I got Britney Spears here.
Lifetime Movie Network.
What?
Yeah.
Your new obsession 24/7 on 9 Now.
The Nick Scali January sale is on now with everything reduced across the entire range. Up to 50% off everything during the January sale. On now at Nick Scali.
You haven't shopped around until you've tried Yui. Did we call Yui for our car insurance?
No.
Are we even trying to save money?
Shop around. Try Yui. You insured.
Macca's summer drinks range, featuring the new deluxe almond flavoured iced latte. And relax.
Sophie, darling, sensitive skin like yours deserves Venus. Your skin will feel as smooth as a buttered dolphin. Check out the skin cushion with a touch of aloe for Glide. So smooth.
How good are new possibilities? How good is that first sip of a silky smooth oat milk latte? How good is a dairy-free smoothie that's high in calcium? How good is whipping and flipping? How good is creamy without the cream? How good is this? What is this? How good? So good.
Harvey Norman clearance on now. Amazing value in the Australian-made Sleepmaker Walton Deluxe Queen mattress, only $9.99. Plus hot deal on the Venus Queen bed with USB charging and LED lighting, only $9.99. Best prices guaranteed at Harvey Norman now. Harvey Norman clearance on now. Save on Yui Epic Boom portable speaker, now under $400. 5-year warranty on this Euro-made oven, now under $500. Save over $400 on the Shark Stratos pet stick vacuum. Best prices guaranteed at Harvey Norman now.
He's here.
Oh, what a shot!
He's there.
How good is that?
He's everywhere.
It's been a demolition from Demonor.
Unstoppable. There's just no stopping.
Looks to me like he's on roller skates or rollerblades.
The Demon.
He's floating.
This summer, can Australia's #1
He's found that extra gear now.
go all the way?
Unstoppable. Another impressive performance.
As Rusty heads to recovery,
1, 2, 3.
Pebbles continues the fight.
I'm trying to get it out.
This Sport Report brought to you by Harvey Norman. Huge store-wide clearance on now for a limited time only.
Good evening, Adam Murray with the Sport Update. Nick Kyrgios has pulled out of an exhibition event, sparking fresh fears about his fitness for the Australian Open. Alyssa Healy will put her injured knee to the test in a warm-up match tomorrow ahead of Sunday's Ashes opener. And Kai Pearce-Paul believes he'll be able to offer the Knights more in 2025.
The Space Invaders build a castle fit for a queen.
Open your eyes.
Right one. Next on 9.
Lose weight and enjoy more free time and better health in 2025 with Light and Easy's new Jumpstart Go. Jumpstart Go comes with your choice of delicious ready-to-eat meals, plus our new range of high-protein fruit smoothies.
I would definitely recommend Light and Easy's Jumpstart Go. The high-protein smoothies are delicious and the lunches and dinners are great, and it's definitely so convenient.
Lose weight, eat healthier, live happier with Light and Easy's new Jumpstart Go.
Oh! Get 2 designer pairs, no gap, with selected health funds.
We have the same. I mean, tickets are just so like...
Must have gone to Specsavers.
$330 for the night.
Not bad. $250 for the night.
How? It's easy when you know where to look.
Trivago compares hotel prices from more than 100 booking sites so you can save up to 30%. Hotel Trivago.
I thought electric toothbrushes were harsh on gums, but my dentist recommended the Oral-B IO3 electric toothbrush. The smart pressure sensor gives me a deep yet gentle clean, no compromise.
Switch to the Oral-B IO3 for a great price every day at Chemist Warehouse.
Planning even just a few dinners a week with HelloFresh can help in a lot of little ways. Less stress, more variety, no one getting prickly about dinner. No offence.
Beautiful. HelloFresh, hello dinner.
Zoe Jacobs, missing since 2003.
What makes you so sure she's still alive?
I think she left town after what she saw.
Zoe came to Xanadu the night she went missing.
People need to know what he did.
For 20 years, you've been hindering this investigation. I can't remember what's real and what I've imagined.
The brand new season of the Stan original series Black Snow, now streaming only on Stan.
The Nick Scali January sale is on now with everything reduced across the entire range. Up to 50% off everything during the January sale.
% off rugs. Best prices guaranteed at Harvey Norman now.
This program brought to you by Harvey Norman. Huge store-wide clearance on now for a limited time only.
Oh my God.
Whoa.
Wow.
Aussie families are drowning in clutter.
This is what we took out of your house.
Oh my gosh.
All of them are desperate for a lifeline.
Do you see? I'm fighting for you.
Peter Walsh frees them from the stuff holding them back.
1, 2, go.
Whoa! While Cherie Barber renovates their cleared-out homes. Yay! And Angie Kent finds new ways to bring old treasures back to life. Oh my God! It's the biggest, most exciting transformation of their lives. 30-year-old Ben lives a quiet life with his mum Christine in Sydney's western suburbs. But Ben's popular drag queen alter ego, Carla from Bankstown, thrives in the spotlight. And while the social media and Celebrity Apprentice star has found success, it's left the family home in complete chaos.
Ben, he's always been a very messy person, very unorganised. But then when Carla came into the picture, the clutter became enormous. It moved from his room to the next room to another room.
I've always felt guilty about how bad it's gotten. I'll get changed to go somewhere, I'll leave the clothes on the floor, I'll pick them up tomorrow. No, and then it just ends up being piles of clothes, crap everywhere.
Things have gotten so bad, Mum Christine feels trapped in her own house.
We're embarrassed to have people over. We literally don't have anywhere to sit. To have a meal as an adult, you feel like your house should not look like this. So the clutter has become unbearable.
Adult kids living at home for longer may have become the new norm, but when limits and boundaries are ignored, tension quickly builds. And for Ben and Christine, it's clear they've hit a clutter crisis. Add to that, alter ego Carla running riot, and I reckon we're in for a wild ride.
Hey, Christine!